Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation. Today I thought we'd show a little bit more love to good old Sabretooth. Even though this uniform is pretty rough looking, it does make Sabretooth quite a bit better. But Netmarble definitely could have done some more things to this guy to help him out. So let's just quickly run through the build. He has 22,000 physical attack. He has max attack speed, 38 crit rate, 157 critical damage. More or less max ignore defense, close enough. And he has max skill cooldown. All of his gears, well, his first and last gear are 25s. And he has all 5-star Urus. All of his skills are at 6. And really, the big change they did with the uniform, as we all already know, is this third skill, The attack buff's the same as the base kit, but now we have this 75% all defense down that applies World Boss, which is amazing. But there is a caveat to it, and we'll get into that in a little bit, guys, because I'm going to actually show you why it's kind of a pain in the rear. He has the Stage 6 Power of Angry Hawk set, and he has immunity to stun with poison damage. Poison damage isn't doing jack for him, but it does have a good proc on it with a 200% damage proc. Honestly, guys, you really should give old boy immunity to snare. Let me see if I can find one. Or immunity to guard break. Like, this would be a pretty good obelisk. I wish that proc was a little higher. This would be a decent obelisk for him. Or like immunity to snare with 160%. That's not too bad. I just like this 200% and I don't want to pay 600 crystals to unequip it. But this would be better. Because you guys are going to see the disadvantage of just having immunity stun is really just going to be useful in maybe PvP and Shadowland. And that's about it. And he has a normal ranked uni. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take him into Shadowland and he's going to do amazing there. Frickin' bonko there. And then we're going to do one midway run of stage 55 Corvus, and then we're going to do a full run with Corvus. So let's get into the action and let's rock and roll. Okay guys, so we're going to be doing floor 80, just Sabretooth, no leadership, no nothing, against Hawkeye. And since Sabretooth's going to have the type advantage, he's going to be able to do a little bit more damage. But guys, this dude's got a lot of HP. This is up there, especially with this build. So let's get into the action. Alrighty. Okay guys, so let's do it to it. So you just want, with Sabretooth, it's just 2 skills. You just want to start with the 5. There's that damage proc. As soon as the X shows up, hit your 3. Let the 3 play completely out till he goes into his iframe. Then let that play out. When he slashes down, he'll get his all defense down. And yeah, with this build, guys, the crit rate isn't that high, although he is getting a lot of crit rate from his third skill. But the crit damage is pretty damn low. And yeah, he can tear this up, man. This is pretty insane. Like 26 million HP. Pretty tough, guys. Pretty tough. It's pretty impressive that he's able to do this. So, like in Shadowland, the uniform is a massive improvement. And honestly, against Proxima, it was too. But you guys are going to see against Corvus, because of the way this damn thing works, this third skill, it just gets canceled easily. It can get guard broken easily. It's just a pain in the frickin' rear. It sucks, man. It really does. But in Shadowland, it's not a big deal because you're always guard breaking your opponents. So your skill usually doesn't get canceled. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have blade twisters here. Plus, because of Sabretooth's passive, if he does take any damage from them lasers or whatever, he's going to get all defense down from his passive. So he's still going to do a freaking ton of damage. But you really want to get the all defense down from that third skill, because it's just better. It's higher. And look at him go, man. He is freaking tearing it up. Easy peasy with old Sabretooth. Man, this is great. Look at him go. And I really, really wish they would have gave Sabretooth super armor. If they'd have gave this dude super armor, he'd been way better. It would have kept him from getting guard broken when you're facing World Boss, and that would have been enough. You know, skills get canceled all the time when you're playing with a lot of characters, so we can deal with that. But whenever your skills are getting canceled on top of getting guard broken all the time, it's a real nuisance, man. Okay, so we had 34 seconds to spare, guys. Pretty damn insane that he's able to do this. He can definitely go higher. So let's get into our midway run of Corvus. Alright, so you guys are going to see what I'm talking about here with the guard breaking and your skills, of course, getting canceled. And this is, stage 55. We had about 3 minutes left, which should be plenty of time to get it done. But as you're going to see, look what just happened right there. I hit my 3 skill. We got our immunity up, but we were getting guard broken, which is freaking annoying, guys. It is annoying. Every time Corvus jumps, our skill gets canceled, and you're just losing tons and tons of damage because of that. We do have Scarlet in here in hopes that she'll do some mind control, but if she doesn't come in here and mind control, we're pretty freaking screwed. We got 4 ignore dodge strikers, so we can have some ignore dodge, so we're able to do damage to Corvus. And I am running with Dr. Voodoo for his 40% all debuff effect increase, which is going to jump Sabretooth 75% all defense down to 105% all defense down, which is pretty awesome. And we're running Shuri for her 45% damage out to supervillains. And yeah, guys, I mean, it's annoying, if Corvus keeps going in his flash mode, he's done went in that damn mode twice already. Now, we still have enough time we could get it done. Now, there we hit our 3, right? Well, then look what happened. We ran forward, and Corvus jumped up, and we lost the damage. We lost the skill completely. We hit our 3 again right there. We just got guard broken. Over and over and over, guys. If those blade twisters are in here, or the tornadoes, man, you are screwed. Right here, all these flames coming out. Now, there you need immunity guard break. Super armor will not prevent from those flames penetrating you guys. But, man, like the perfect obelisk would be probably like immunity to guard break, immunity to snare. But then you'd be losing some kind of stat bump. And you see he's got the damage. I mean, when you get your all defense down, when you can land the fist skill with the proc all at once, the damage is there. He could easily do this. But it's just, I mean, our skills are getting canceled over and over and over. We're getting guard broken over and over and over. And he's just not ideal for this at all. Now, if you had a CTP of energy on him, or you had an obelisk with ignore dodge, you could bring in some other like mind control strikers, which would really, that would help quite a bit. You could also use Wasp for her debuff, and that would help. You wouldn't get bled, but you're still going to get guard broken. So, I mean, it's kind of almost damned if you do, damned if you don't with old Sabretooth, I mean, I really like him. I think the uniform's a good upgrade, but it's quite the nuisance. I mean, look at this, guys. 8 bars to go, and because we were getting canceled, getting guard broken left and right, and plus we just wasn't getting a good run. Scarlet was coming in. We're going to pause it. Scarlet wasn't coming in there. We just weren't able to get it done. So now let's drop it down to stage 50 and see what happens. Okay, so now we're at stage 50. We dropped it 5 stages. We're using the same exact team, the same strikers, and there's something to note here is that against stage 50, there are no blade twisters, guys. There's no blade twisters here, whereas they were in stage 55, and that makes a big difference. It's one thing to get guard broken once in a while. That happens, I guess, although I still wish he had super armor. But look at that damage, guys. I know it's 5 stages less, but he can melt through it. But because you're not getting guard broken left and right by those damn blade twisters, especially those things, you can just keep going through your skills. I mean, look at this man. He is melting the living crap out of this. There, our skill got canceled, which, I mean, that happens, but it still is kind of annoying. And we just decided to hit the 3, let the damage proc hit on the 3 because we didn't have much health left for old Corvus, so screw it. I mean, barreled through it. Now, it took a full 2 minutes to do stage 55, the first phase, but I was getting guard broken left and right by them blade twisters. And that makes a lot of difference, guys. If you're losing the all defense down from the third skill, you know, if that thing's getting canceled before you can even get to your all defense down, well, then you're losing all that damage. And it sucks, man. It sucks. Like, I really wish you could have just hit the 3 and go straight into the 5th skill. That would have been a whole lot better if the all defense down was just on the 5th skill. Man, that would have been insane. And there Scarlet came in and helped. Thank you, girl. I mean, once he goes into his iframe on his 3rd skill, you know, you got to charge it. But once he goes into his iframe, it's not so bad. But when you do your 5th skill or the 3rd skill at the end of it, and all them slashes come down, when he comes down, if those blade twisters are around, they will guard break him. And it just, and you won't get the all defense down. It's pretty damn annoying, I gotta tell you guys. But he definitely had the power, or has the power, to do stage 55, no problem. I mean, look at the way he's melting this. He is freaking mutilating this damn thing like it's nothing. Look at this. I mean, thank you, girl. Thank you, Scarlet, for coming in. Easy peasy, guys. 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. So he has more than enough damage to do stage 55. But because of the blade twisters, especially them damn things, I mean, I'd really recommend you guys at least put immunity to snare on this guy. Yeah. So guys, let me know what you think about old Sabretooth and that crap run that I had there. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. How much all defense down does Sabretooth have on his 3rd skill when Dr. Voodoo is in the leadership?